Hello Internet, welcome back to the typing of the Dead Overkill. We are on the final mission called Overkill. I did check the dictionary language between episodes. It's still US spelling, so I think the word behavior just slipped through the cracks and they didn't realize that's not how you spell that in America. Although, maybe I'm wrong, maybe behavior does have a U in it, and I'm just have been spelling it wrong my whole life, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to jump into this. This is a final mission. I'm over this game at this point, so we'll just polish this off and go about our business. Yeah, I don't care. I do not care. Let's just play the game here, see if we get any kind of interesting mechanics or anything, interesting bosses, interesting setting, anything that will make this game more interesting than it currently is, because it's not very interesting.
This is doing nothing for my elevator phobia.
Who has elevator phobias? I mean, honestly. Just don't jump in it. You'll be fine. Puppet fight, earwig, beyond pacifism. So I don't know. Usually these games culminate, I picked the wrong word, with a pretty beefy boss fight. Usually they're like psionic or something really crazy. I don't know if that's how this one's going to go, but they usually go bonkers and the boss fights are usually pretty difficult by the end. So, but I think that's more about reaction times, because I think that in House of the Dead 2, or was it the first one, once you get to the end, it's like a floaty, weird, like monster psychic thing that shoots psychic bolts at you or whatever. It's definitely a peculiar boss fight. I'm curious if they're gonna do that again. So we'll see what happens here. Just plow through this. I did see, so I haven't put any of this up on the channel yet. I thought I would polish off the game first. But I did see, oh no. I did see that there are speed runs of this game, which I think is interesting because it's basically just a test of how quickly you can type. Obviously it's not something that's like, it's on the rails, like, so you can't affect your own speed. Gonna take a hit. Oh, we didn't. Okay. Like, obviously I can't increase the speed at which we walk around. The only thing you can do is type faster to get through the words more quickly. So I thought that was interesting. Definitely gonna take some hits here. Very loud motorcycle outside. Precious snowflake. We're all precious snowflakes, aren't we? Just kidding. People are more similar than we like to give credit to. And so a lot of times that kind of talk about being a precious, unique snowflake of special unique specialness is not actually something that applies to a lot of people. Not you, Internet. You're definitely a unique and exceptional individual. You're not like everyone else. You're special. You're exceptional. You're truly a unique individual, and there's never been anyone like you in the world, because there's never been a person who actually enjoyed my content up until you people came along. So definitely gotta say a big old thank you there. Thank you if you've been watching the channel for any length of time. If you're even if you just watched through this series, you're a great human being, and I love you very much. That's right, I love you, Internet. Something that I don't get to hear a lot from the world around me, so maybe you don't either. I want to let you know that you are loved, that I appreciate you, that the fact that you watched all of this garbage content has been very flattering. Actually, now that I think about it, the first couple episodes of this game had really solid commentary. I was telling a lot of stories from childhood and just random stuff like that I think was really good. It's definitely gone downhill as I've run out of things to talk about, and I don't really know the game that well. So like the thing is, when I play games, we're gonna get hit by that. Oh, we didn't get hit by that. Okay. When I play games, what you're looking for is a game that has some kind of engagement, so it like prompts you on a story. Most of what I play are games like Cataclysm, which is a very open-ended, very passive game. There's not a lot to interact with. There's not a lot of like unique stuff that comes up. So it's really hard for me. I basically have to make up whatever I want to talk about in this game, you know, going to the carnival, stuff like that, that all reminded me of stories to tell, and it made the commentary flow really easily. And those are the best kind of games. Eldritch Cuckoo Clock. That reminds me of Titus Crow. If you don't know, Titus Crow was written by Brian Lumley, who wrote Necroscope, and what's his vampire ones that were really popular? Oh, those were Necroscope. Necroscope was the one with the vampires, right? And then he also wrote the Psychomech series. I really liked the Psychomech series the first time I read them. It was a long time ago, though. I don't know if they hold up. Those were written back, like, in the 70s, I think, and they're, like, generic sci-fi horror. Anyway, the Eldritch Clock is because Titus Crow has, like, a time machine thing that's a clock or something. I don't really remember. I really liked those books the first time I read them. I should maybe read those again. Psychomech as well was a really interesting concept. I thought I was really fascinated with the idea of it more than the actual... No! Okay, we screwed that up real bad. More than you thought. I really liked them at the time, but I don't know if they're actually good or not. I tried reading Necroscope, which is like horror, vampire... I don't know what to call them. They're weird books. I couldn't get into Necroscope at all. And there were a lot of those books as well. We'll get to slow-mo here just to verify that we can save the civilian. Okay, get out of here. Now, because, like, this is what I mean. I wish slow-mo did not apply to our movements or NPC movements. I wish... Because, like, basically we got that slow-mo. We got 2 kills out of it, which looked like they were easy kills anyway. And it slowed everything down. Embarrassing lycanthropy. Lycanthropy, of course, is the werewolfism disease, or shapeshifter disease, I guess. It doesn't specifically apply. Are we really doing this again? I missed the S, so he got a bite off. Okay. I can't believe we're doing this again. Why did you get a bite off? I typed the word. Mendeleev. Darwin. We took a lot of hits from this guy. I'm really annoyed by that. Especially because we've done this exact QTE type experience about 10 times over the course of this game. It's so... At this point, it's bad. Like, initially I was like, okay, it's annoying, but, you know, maybe you didn't have... maybe you didn't have resources to really make this work for you. But now I'm like, this is actually obnoxious. And you shouldn't have put it in 10 times. If you couldn't afford more animation, did you really... I still wouldn't have put it in 10 times, even if I was on a tight budget. We're at 8 minutes, so it seems unlikely this is the boss fight. I'm going to hit escape. Oh, I can't even go to menu, because I really have to clear my throat. Apparently, if the cinematics are going, you can't get in the menu, which is... really poor quality of life thing. Don't know why that elevator exploded. I don't think elevators explode. Excuse me a moment, internet. Okay. Try this again. Thalassa, Loki, Murder of Crows. Swallow you whole. Yeah, I think, completely lost what I was gonna say. What was I talking about? Oh, lycanthropy. Yeah, I think lycanthropy refers to any shapeshifter. I don't think it's specific to a werewolf. I think it's any were creature. I'm very concerned we're going to die here. I really need a health pickup because that stupid we're going to die. Swear jar. Oh, there's a health kit. Oh, thank God. Because that stupid convict, we took a bunch of hits. Fine gentleman. Suborbital. There's a slow-mo. I don't know that it's going to do us any good. Oh yes, then it's a Memorial Day, I believe, or is it Memorial Day? I believe it is. I'm so annoyed by this slow-mo. I shouldn't have picked it up. It literally, we didn't even get any kills off of it. So it's Memorial Day, so people are setting off fireworks. Now, I believe because I have a better credit card, because I have a better mic now. I took 2 hits of damage there. Uzi Lover and Phoebe. I think with the new mic it should be less noticeable. The fireworks in the background, I recorded last year on 4th of July and people were setting them off a lot and it really screwed up my recordings. But I think with the new mic you're actually not going to hear most of that, so that's really good, which is one of the reasons I bought this mic in the first place, was to cut down on background noise like the loud vehicles, the firearms, not firearms, fireworks discharging off in the distance, all those things. Was hoping to reduce some of that noise. The dogs barking in the distance. Man, I'm a little hoarse today. I've only recorded 4 episodes, but my throat is already giving me issues. My niece was here all weekend, and I didn't get a lot of recording done. I recorded some, but I'm also very dehydrated. It's been a very hot day, and like I went to bed, it was cold, so I didn't turn on the AC at all because it was very, very cold. How are you not getting attacked by those people? And fell off. She's gonna maybe get another hit in. Are we about to incinerate? We just murdered a guy.
Collateral damage, Wash. 10 of them. One of him. Don't feel too bad. You can be one cold motherfucker.
That's a messed up
Why did we come in here?
stance to take.
And figure a way out of this.
Yeah, why did we come in here? This is stupid. God, this game is stupid. Really, really stupid. Total lunatic. You spooked me, guy. Based on a lie. Yeah, I didn't get a lot of recording done. I haven't recorded really in a few days. And I'm definitely, like, feeling it. The more I talk, like, in a week, if I record every day in a week, it feels like my voice gets stronger and more confident. But, like, if I don't do it for a few days and then I come back, I'm so hoarse all the time after like an hour of talking. Am a olive branch. Fate is sealed. Okay, well, I'm glad you got your WMD joke in, because that's definitely culturally relevant. I think this game came out in 2011, I think. So pretty old by game standards. Guerrilla Warfare. Should have saved that slow-mo for some of these fights. Stop motion. Oh, I'm screwing up a lot. My fingers keep slipping off the keys. And I'm missing a lot of keys here. Okay. Cockles and mussels. Not that kind of cockle. Cakes. I hate seafood, man. I don't like mussels, oysters, whatever. I don't like any of that stuff. It's gross. I know people say they're delicious. I don't like their texture. I don't like their taste. None of it appeals to me. In fact, I don't like seafood of any kind. We're at about 14 minutes, so I imagine we're coming up on the boss fight. Although it's the last level, so it may be extra long. Yeah, I hate seafood. Like, people in my area love crabs. Love to eat crabs. I think they're, one, I don't like the taste of their meat. And two, all the work. Humming mantra. Crotchless balloons. Why do balloons have crotches? Why do you need to specify that they're crotchless? Jubilant yodeling. Like, I hate crab. I hate working for my meat. I would rather it just be in front of me. So, like, you know, people go to a restaurant, they order, or they go out and they buy these big bags of crabs, and they just make a crap ton of crabs, and then they sit there and spend like an hour breaking apart crabs, sucking out this tiny little bit of meat, and then moving on to the next crab. And it's like, why are you, what, you're spending all this time doing work. We're gonna take some hits here. Oh my god, we didn't take any hits. I think there's also a health thing on our right, if I can get eyes on that. There we go. Like, why would you spend all that time working for such a small amount of meat? Why wouldn't you just buy pre-shelled, like, just meat? Why wouldn't you just buy a bag of crab meat? Why would you spend all that time? And people are like, oh, it's fun. It's fun to sit with people and, like, you know, you have a big crab cooking and everybody sits at a big table together and they crack and they they pull out all this little meat and everybody's slurping and it's a family buffet style. No, that's disgusting. One, you got to eat it with your hands, which is gross because you get all these juices and gunk on you. Two, crabs are gross. Inside the crab, people talk about the tamale, which just looks like goo. I see. So this is the joke. They walked in, they lost footage, quote unquote. And then when you come back, they now have miniguns, which is real dumb. It's real dumb. My pen is not working, and I coughed, so I need to be able to write down that I coughed. Anyway, we'll edit some of that out. Okay, can we, oh, those are boobs. Yep, and those appear to have actual nipples on them, so that's a problem for YouTube. Do they? I can't really tell. I'm just going to leave it alone. YouTube, get over yourself. They're just memories. What are you going to do? Everyone has memories. Word association. Type anything as long as you type it like a motherfucker. Hidden words do extra damage. Type anything. With Candy Striper. What? Stripper. Strip club. Naked. Pasties. I don't know. Associated with what am I don't understand. Words associated. She's a stripper. Did that do anything? It's not doing anything. Righteous. I don't understand. We died. I don't get this at all. Try again. Candy Striper. Stripper. With Papa Caesar. I don't know who that is. Some guy? Fuck this game. I mean, it said type literally anything. It doesn't seem to be damaging her. It knocked her shield down. I guess I just keep typing. Is ridiculous. I don't see the point in doing all of this work for a stupid fucking zombie game that no one even likes. It's surprisingly difficult to type while also talking to my audience, and I'm trying to type non-stop rather than taking breaks. Anyway, I think this is a pretty dumb way to end this stupid game. I really hope that you've enjoyed the series up until this point, but I'll be honest, I'm pretty sick of typing at this point, and well, it makes me feel dumb to talk slowly while reading what I'm typing. Anyway, I guess we'll be done with this fight here in a second, and yeah, okay, oh my god. So that's an interesting way. I mean, admittedly, when I started, I did say I hope they have a different mechanic for the boss fight. But I'll be honest, I feel like the last 2 minutes were just me yelling in the microphone while I typed things. Okay, obviously they're going to be between her legs, because why? Why wouldn't they? Sorry, I thought at first they only wanted words associated with the characters, but of course I have no idea who the characters are because I've been skipping all the cutscenes. And then it was obvious that they just wanted me to type anything. So I think we did okay. I don't care about this. Is there like a bonus level or anything? We did find posters and stuff, so we will check that out. Hardcore mode. Become a zero tolerance keyboard warrior. I think that probably means we die in one hit, which sounds really terrible. Given the way that the words pop up, it's really hard to tell which enemies should be prioritized and which shouldn't. So I don't think I'm interested in that. We will check out concept art, because we picked up some of those. Oh! House of the Dead Overkill, lady on her bike, zombies, guns, etc. 50,000 dead. They're just getting started. Overkill. There's no way I killed anywhere near 50,000. We killed like maybe 1,000 enemies between all those levels. We've already seen this. I feel like we got another poster in the prison area that I didn't actually look at. That's pretty cool. I don't know who she is. I don't think we saw her in the game. That's pretty cool. Anything else? Already seen that. I think that one's new. Him with a badge. Okay. Saw that one. Saw that one. I mean, I like the idea of unlockables. I think we've seen this one because I made an Uma Thurman joke. I think the unlockables are a cool idea. I think the execution is really poorly done. With the menuing and the fact that you can't turn them in any way is really annoying to me. So, yeah, that's the typing of the Dead Overkill. There are a slew of mini games, which I guess we could check out at some point. Oh, there's three of them. I mean, we'll give them a shot maybe. And then of course there's the actual shooter mode where you can like shoot. Oh, director's cut. I'm wondering what the difference is. And this is the same story. It's just we use the mouse to shoot instead of typing words. I don't really have an interest in that. Same 3 mini games, I guess. Yeah, so I don't know if there will be more to this series. Regardless, thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed things up until this point. If you did, maybe click the like button. It's the best thing you can do to help a video get noticed by other people. So other than sharing it, if you're interested in sharing these stupid episodes with someone that you like or think would like the content, please do that. That helps me out immensely. I'm not really present on like Reddit and stuff, so I don't really advertise myself. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it for the series. Sorry my throat gave out on me towards the end there, but yeah, we got it done. So thank you for watching, internet. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your viewership. I appreciate that you gave me this time of your day, and yeah, I'll be back with something in the near future. So that's gonna do it. See you next time.